Welcome to today's live Zoom session. It is Friday, 23rd August. Round one for United is technically over. However, thanks to good karma, thanks to you basically thanking the tech team, the other day on YouTube, I asked you guys to comment a special thank you to the tech team. That's because of the incredible work that they've done. They're extremely competent. I mentioned to you guys on Telegram actually just the other day that the website went down for 60 seconds. And it was the first time that it went down in 388 days plus, about 400 days actually. So for over a year, the Cryptonaire network website went down for 60 seconds only. Everyone caught on. The tech team were available 24 hours of the day without my request. They ended up shifting their schedule so that 24 hours of the day, they're active. Knowing this, seeing the praise and the thank yous that they've given, they saw the timer. They were aware that the timer is taking place at the same time as Zoom. I was having discussions with them for hours and hours each day. They were aware of your panic. And what they did, very nice of them to do so, and it was thanks to your praise of them, is that they've given me a button to press. When I press this button in the admin panel, the 5-day timer begins and round two begins. So what I'm doing is I'm going to answer your questions and clear absolutely everything up in the Zoom session. Then I'm going to press that button for round two to begin. So you have until the end of the Zoom session to make that happen. There's some double deposits, whatever the case is. There's some challenges that some of you might have. There's some questions that some of you might have, and I'm here to answer it. First, I want to begin by emphasizing once you make a deposit, you don't automatically buy United tokens. The first step is to deposit funds. Where you see your available balance is when you click on Buy United. You will see your available balance there, and then you will type in the amount, and then you will click Buy Now. Then you have your United tokens. So it's a two-step process. A lot of you ended up depositing funds without buying United. So thanks to the tech team, I am going to press this button at the end of this Zoom session. If you have any questions, I will answer it. And I will do so live here in this Zoom session. And then at the same time, since I told you that I buy at every single round, I'm also going to buy into round two right before I hop off. And I'm going to put in, and let's see how much I'll put in. I've made a deposit already. So I'll use this account over here and I will click on withdraw. I'll put in $16,000 to represent the 16x from round one to round five. And I'll do that live on this call at the end after round two begins. So at round two, I'm going to put in $16,000. And that's just to show you that every round I'm here with you. So don't panic. Even if you don't have funds together and you missed out on round one, do not panic. Round two is there, round three is there, round four is there, round five is there. Now, Freddie, I just spoke with Freddie. Freddie said, I have got to go in 5 minutes. Everything worked fine and I could complete all in round one. Just super. I think I was speaking to Freddie right before this on a WhatsApp. He did a double deposit a while ago. And instead of Mintup, he wanted to put it in United tokens. And I gave him the funds for that. And I said, go ahead, go make your deposit into United tokens. So I got him hooked up. Caroline wants to get hooked up also. We've had a discussion. So everything is going to be done in this Zoom call. If there's any questions that you guys have, let me know. And I will make sure that I sort you guys out. So I will have a look at some of these messages. I will have a look at some of these responses here. And we're going to get everybody sorted out. As you can see, yeah, I'm not suited up, guys, and that's because I'm just working 24/7 for you. So, didn't have time to put on a suit or make things very presentable right now on this Zoom session. This Zoom session is on the fly, and we will get everybody sorted out. So I'm going to see some of these messages. And there we go. That's easy. All right, perfect. I'm on the admin panel now just to press the button whenever I want. I'll do it at the end. So let's see what's happening here. Bent Lib said, I'm a new member. How did you come up with Cryptonaire Network? I put the story of it inside of the YouTube channel. It's that first video. It's not a lengthy story, but it is there. I suggest that you watch it from that, but I might answer that for you during the Zoom session, just to make it a little bit extra long, just to get you guys into round one. Michael, it's his birthday. Michael Banks was 68 years young. Michael Banks is now 69 years young. Happy birthday to Michael. Michael, I actually spoke about him on the Telegram and on email. Michael, I hope you appreciate that. And I pinned him on one of the comments on YouTube, just to prove and show everyone that you do get your deposits in. You can purchase your United tokens. And I wanted to show you guys that I actually pay for all of the fees for you. So there has been a lot of withdrawals, especially when when I added 5% in the commissions because we were down for 60 seconds. And I added that extra 5% for 24 hours. And there were a lot of small commission withdrawals, and that just came out of my pocket basically. So I'm happy to do that. Just today, right before this Zoom session, I want to give a special congratulations to one of the Cryptonaire Accelerator members. He asked me to keep his name confidential, but I showed you that he had received a commission of 13,553 US dollars. That's USDT TRC20. So I've given him his commissions. There's been a lot of other commissions of similar sizes that have been going out, but I wanted to share this particular one with you. He's been with us for a while, and he's been following all instructions and doing incredibly well. So congratulations to him for that. I hope you enjoy it. He's a family man, and I'm sure it's going to go a long way for him. Oliver sent a direct message. I'm going to read it out, and I'm not going to mention second names, so I'm going to keep everybody's names confidential. Oliver said, Hi, Rahman. Apologies, but I still have an issue with a deposit I made 3 weeks ago during MintHub closing, but it did not reflect in my back office. I think I tried emailing, but I've not had a response. But just checking if this was a double deposit. Thanks for your help. Please let me know if you can assist. Oliver, I want you to, again, as a direct message, tell me your username, and I will have a look at that for you right now. And I will answer any questions from the phone also at the same time. Michael said it's 68 today, so he was 67. So he's 68 now. James is asking about incognito. You just have to wait from an email from them, and I'm on the same boat as you in that regard. So we just wait for them on terms of their public launch and on their next steps, etc. All right, we have got a WhatsApp message from a secret member. Let me just check your message right now. I'm going to just say hello to you, by the way. Um, Hello. And let me double check your particular um your particular account. So, uh, thank you so much for making it easy for me. I'm just gonna log into your account directly. You gave me your username and password. Guys, very excited about this. Everybody was trying to reach me directly, ask me questions. And let me tell you guys something. The system works perfectly fine. And okay, so this person who gave me the username password, that's the wrong username password. So I have to check from the admin panel. So for example, some of the questions that came in, somebody said, "Hey, I didn't receive my deposit," and I went and logged into their account, and they did receive their deposit. They just didn't purchase United token. So make sure you don't make these simple errors. The first step is to deposit, and then the second step is to go to United on the menu. Everything is on the menu. You go to United on the menu, and then you click to buy United, and your available balance will reflect there. Um, if you end up depositing from a centralized exchange, maybe the centralized exchange will say something like, your request is pending for approval, and it takes 24 hours. That can happen with centralized exchanges, for example. So what happened was there's some people who said, "Hey, I didn't receive my deposit," and I said, "Show me the proof," and they showed me. And what happened was the it didn't get sent out, for example. So there's many different mistakes and errors and misjudgments you're making. Take my word for it and take the word of everyone here who can tell you deposits work, you can buy United, everything works. If something doesn't work on your end, it's some mistake or some error that you've made, or maybe you didn't even make an error and it's right there on the screen. Somebody mentioned I didn't receive my commission. Commissions will show if you click withdraw. So go to the menu, click withdraw, and you will see your commissions there. If you want to use your commissions to purchase United tokens, what you do is you write down your amount of commissions you wish to withdraw, and there's two buttons you can pick. You can click add to available balance, or you can click withdraw commission. Click add to available balance. What happens then? It's as if you're just depositing the funds directly into your own account. And then you go to buy United and you'll see your available balance has gone up there. So let's just say the particular gentleman who received 13,000 plus USDT just now, right before the Zoom session, by the way, if he wanted to use that to purchase United token, instead of withdrawing that commission, he could have just clicked add to available balance. Then it will reflect on the available balance. So what somebody did before this call was he said to me, "Rahman, such and such has purchased United tokens and I didn't receive my commission. What's going on?" And I had a look and he did receive his commission. It's in the withdraw section. So I do apologize that I didn't get the get started section up just yet. It would have explained everything perfectly. Now, let me have a look at this particular person because they've mentioned something about their account. You might have given me the correct password, but you did not give me the correct username. So please give me the correct username. Alexei Zirov said, when paying $100, what amount of gift is giving at United? You get $50 worth of United at the price of United. I think Alex was asking for $50 of worth of United for the round one price, even if it's round five, which wouldn't make sense because on round five, that would be equivalent to giving a $1,600 bonus for purchasing something for $100. The lock-in period is only 10 days, which means you'd cash out you'd cash out way more than $100. So, and the lock-in period for the first round is 90 days because you're getting it so cheap compared to the fifth round and compared to what's potential to happen when it launches. I've had a look at every single number, more numbers than many of you might imagine. I've looked at every single detail, more details than you might imagine. I've looked at all the intricate everything basically. The previous Zoom session, when somebody said, "Hey, let's get it on the centralized exchange straight away." How long until it gets on a centralized exchange? Which centralized exchange is it going to get onto? And how fast? And I had to explain the intricate detail on exactly the two types of coins that get listed on a centralized exchange and the relationship that those centralized exchanges like Binance and Coinbase and any other centralized exchange you can think of have. They have two piles. And I describe the two piles in enough detail and in such a simple way that everyone can understand why tokens should not list on a centralized exchange straight away. So if I know those details, then just as well, I will know the details on numbers and everything adds up in a way where I'm overpaying you. So the $50 bonus is quite the bonus already. And on top of that, somebody wanted a $1,600 bonus for a $100 product. And so that doesn't add up. The product itself, actually, the original price for the $100 product was actually $2,000. And it was for a pre-launch, which took place. And you'll have to, some of you Accelerator members here can confirm it. The pre-launch took place for Cryptonaire Accelerator. Was it a year and a half ago? Was it 2 years ago? 2.5 years ago? I need to check. And I decided out of generosity to keep it at $97 instead of $2,000. I originally had it at $97 to collect as many testimonials as possible. And then I get so many testimonials now, so many results now. And a lot of the results, they want to keep confidential. Like the guy that I just paid $13,000 to, who's been an Accelerator member for a long time, said to me, word for word, but I said, super proud of you, brother. I'm glad you got on board. Just before that, I asked him if he wants to get on live on Zoom. So let me see word for word. I'm just going to scroll up because I like to talk to you guys. I said, bro, you can make it for the Zoom. Do you understand how big you're going to make your numbers if I share your success? Everyone will push hard and you'll do even bigger since you've built a good team, since you have a big team. He said, sorry, bro, I can't. I said, that's okay. A message is enough. And I can keep you confidential. A screenshot of your payment to you would be nice. It will rally everyone up. He said, sure thing. And then he sent me the payment, the screenshot. So time and time again in Cryptonaire Accelerator and Cryptonaire Network with you guys, a lot of the success that you're having, you want to keep quiet. And it is because of a lesson that I was sharing with everyone earlier. I told you guys that and many of you here are new, I mentioned to you guys, first of all, everyone knows that I'm here looking out for you. The tech team have adopted that philosophy by making sure that I can just press the button at the end of this Zoom, just in case anyone is panicked and they want a little bit more time and they want me to sort them out and they want me to double check things for them, just in case they're confused. But not only am I taking care of you, but you can see over here real life proof that a lot of people that are getting great results wish to be confidential. And it's because of a lesson that I gave, a very important lesson that I gave. And I think this was several months ago. It's on the Zoom replays on YouTube. And I discussed about how not to screw up when you have lots of money. And the way to do that is to keep it quiet. The less people that know, the better. I discussed very personal stories on how I screwed up in my early days. Remember, I'm 30. I've been doing, let's say, fairly successful since I was 18. And being a youngster, you're going to make mistakes, right? And so I shared those mistakes and how I learned and grew from it, just to make sure that nobody else makes these mistakes when you end up getting some big results. And he adopted that by saying, keep me confidential, but yes, here you go. You can share my story. Now, when you make money, do keep quiet about it. I will give another lesson, or I will share the replay for it later. But for now, we're discussing United tokens. I want to congratulate this particular gentleman for not only hitting $13,000 plus today, but at the same time, for sticking to those lessons and remaining confidential. So congratulations to him. Jed said, a great question. Is there any way to monitor how many shares are being purchased? That gets all done at the end. And then it's shared with you. So either it will be publicized, or you will just be told, these are your shares. You'll just receive start receiving your payments, basically. What this Zoom is for, and I will answer questions, and we'll keep it nice and long to give you time to make your deposits, is I'm going to have a look at a few things. Joyce, by the way, I did send you a message on WhatsApp. You've been a member for a long time. You gave me your wrong username. So you gave me your username and password. I can't search you unless I know your username. Someone said, is round one still live? It's still live until I press the button. And the tech team, because you thanked them, ended up saying to me, here's a button. We can see everyone is panicking, trying to reach you directly. And we can see the Zoom session is taking place at the same time as the timer. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you this button, and you can press this button whenever you want to officially make round two live. And that way, anyone who's panicked about whatever, you can address it all in one go. Relax. And I was just messaging everyone and telling them, like, guys, I'm going to end up hopping late on Zoom if everyone is trying to reach me directly and in a panic mode, trying to get into round one. And I mentioned it on Telegram just earlier, before I mentioned the USDT deposit or commission withdrawal that particular gentleman made. I said, everyone is rushing to reach me individually. This is, of course, impossible. I'm one person, right? I mentioned everything 100% works. Deposits are flying in. People are buying United. Numbers are all reflecting. The panic is real. Please do not use me for emotional support. Round 2 to 5 is still extremely good. For now, the timer is still ticking, so be quick. You can reach me directly in the Zoom session today. I will extend the timer an hour. I was discussing about the Zoom, which is we're in right now. So it will take place in 90 minutes, which is now. And I said I'll stay on Zoom for what could be anywhere between 1 and 3 hours. 21 minutes later, or less than 21 minutes, tech told me here is a button. You can click on it to get round 2 live. And you can do it on the Zoom session when people are less panicked and they manage to get their deposits in, or whatever the case is, just to get them extra time. And they also said thank you for all of those amazing comments. They were reading it and they got very emotional about it. So I thank you for saying nice things to the tech. Bentley said, when will the United video presentation be up? Good question. Tomorrow or the day after. Tomorrow, if I don't reach anyone tomorrow, if nobody can reach me tomorrow, then tomorrow. So right now is when you can reach me, and round 2 will begin. And then tomorrow I can focus fully on the video presentation, double check things, and then get it up. Which means no one can personally reach me tomorrow. Phone calls, well, my phone is going to be on airplane mode, and I will look through the video presentation, make sure everything is squared away, and then I'm going to send it out. So tomorrow, right now is when you can reach me. So you can ask me your questions right now. You can do your personal questions, support questions, whatever the case is right now. And then we're going to take things to round 2. So right now, I'm actually talking to one of the members, writing a text. Caroline, check your message. Let's have a look at this for you. Bum. Okay, let's see. Member history. If there are moments of me being quiet, I apologize. I'm just checking through things for everyone here. I'm doing it personally. And in the meantime, if you have any pressing concerns, let me tell you, number one, double check things because it works. Guaranteed it works. Guaranteed everything works, which means anything I'm checking now is because you were unable to, because the get started section isn't up. Let's put it that way. So let me just have a look now. Caroline mentioned a particular thing about someone who hasn't purchased. I can see that they have. And if I now go, oh, well, actually, we sorted this out the other day. And so one person had an issue. Caroline had an issue. Somebody purchased United tokens. She said it's not showing up on my available balance. And I said, it is. She said, it's not. I said, it is. And here's how to check. And I said, you have to go to withdraw and you can see your commissions there. And then you can choose to add it to your available balance. So you can purchase United straight away, or you can choose to withdraw and in USDT and keep it for yourself, whatever you wish to do. And you can choose the amounts and you just have to click whichever button you want, add to available balance or withdraw commission. So that was already squared away. I don't know why I checked that. Everything is squared away, guys. Everything works seamlessly. It's perfect. Please see your private message. Okay, here we are. You an email from my they confirmed that the son on the log user tools because he uses it. Caroline, all sorted. Sadak said, brother, what about our one-on-one recorded call? Can we make it tonight? I think so. I think so. I can't confirm. We'll see how long this is, and we'll hop on this recorded call either after this or tomorrow. Jed said, do you have a schedule in mind for addressing the MintHub double address use tokens? He's saying about the people who did a double deposit to the same address, even though the notes section on the deposit now is very clear that each deposit address is one-time use only, and that you have to click generate address. Many of you use the same address multiple times or more than one time, and then realized, oh, I don't see my deposit. The deposits do appear inside of the Cryptonaire network wallets. However, it doesn't appear on your dashboard, and I have to then verify it